Hi, I'm Sharon Tang and this is the evening highlights. Datuk Sri Zahid Ibrahim has been hauled to court after calling for the ouster of Prime Minister Datuk Sri Najib Razak. The former UMNO minister has been charged with making offensive comments with the intention to annoy another person. Zahid pleaded not guilty. The 64-year-old had posted a speech transcript on his blog where he said that the people had to choose between two options: to rally behind former Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad or live with Najib. He was charged under the Communication and Multimedia Act. If convicted, he could face a fine of up to 50,000 ringgit or jail sentence of up to a year. Zahid told the press today that the people must not be afraid to speak up on the current leadership and injustices in the country. He hopes that there would be no one else charged with a similar offence.
There shouldn't be any more charges like this for other people who ask for Najib's resignation. I understand there's another guy that's been summoned under the same charge for asking Najib to resign. I think there are about 20 million people who want Najib to resign. It would be ridiculous to our court system if we're going to charge all of them.
The Prime Minister is battling a fallout from the 1MDB fiasco. The State Fund is facing allegations of financial misconduct. Najib chairs its advisory board. The ringgit is still below 4 to the US dollar, but on the bright side, it's been strengthening for a third week now. Crude oil prices are bouncing off lows as the dollar plunged on dismal US data. That's helped stabilize the local currency. The ringgit has been the worst performer in Asia this year, with a 17% drop against the greenback so far. Oil and other commodity prices have been sliding, raising doubts about the nation's finances. Meanwhile, a political scandal surrounding debt-laden 1MDB and the Prime Minister has been weighing on sentiment. Lately, though, sentiment has improved somewhat after 1MDB managed to sell its power assets to a foreign consortium. And then there's talk that OPEC will cut production to support oil prices. US crude was trading at $41.19 a barrel, while the Brent was at $43.73. At the close, the ringgit was at 4.224 against the dollar. And speaking of the ringgit, exports expanded in October at twice the expected pace. That's as Malaysia shipped out more electrical and electronics products and palm oil. Exports went up by 16.7% to 75.8 billion ringgit. Last month, exports rose 8.8%. The increase in October is an improvement in numbers for a fifth consecutive month, supported by the cheaper ringgit. It's the highest export figures since last January and the highest year-on-year growth since April 2014. Trading partners that bought more from Malaysia in October were China, the EU, the US, Singapore and Australia. China was the biggest purchaser for the month, with orders up by 1.9 billion ringgit. Meanwhile, imports were almost flat. Trade surplus was up at 12.2 billion ringgit from 9.7 billion the previous month. Unify and Streamix subscribers can now enjoy a year's worth of iFlix for free. This is after the internet TV service provider was roped in by Telekom Malaysia to enhance its content distribution. The free subscription begins in mid-December. Users who want in only need to visit the iFlix website or open the app on their mobile devices.
But with this sort of the whole new technology architecture, you don't even have to do the active registration because you're already logging in from a Unify or Streamix account. There is a unique IP address that the system captures and creates an account for you. So you no longer have to go through that cumbersome multi-step registration process in Flix. You can immediately say, wow, I can play. And it recognizes your device.
This is TM's first collaboration with an over-the-top or OTT player, and it's not worried about any potential overlap of contents.
The difference is we are offering both linear, which is offering the latest and greatest from international, Asians, etc., plus on-demand services. And what the contribution from iFlix then will basically enhance the whole offerings that we have today.
He says TM is open to working with other OTT players in the future. And that wraps up the evening highlights. I'm Sharon Tang. Thanks for watching.